Hey everybody, this is Dr. David Evans, PIC TV Network. I want to thank you for your time. We have a special presentation today that we will be sharing with you guys. So I want everybody to tune in, and you're going to really enjoy our special guest today. Don't touch that dial.
Shout out to PIC TV Network. Check them out. Black owned and operated. Let's support each other. I'm Zeke with the Universal Circus. I'll be tuning in.
Yo, David Evans, big up my G. Congratulations on the PIC TV Network reaching 1 million followers on Roku, 60 channels. Wavy, yeah? Well done. Big love to you, your G. PIC TV is going to reach the world. Click and play. www.thepictvnetwork.com. David Evans, the president, doing a great job. Let's go, PIC TV. Let's go, champ. Yeah? Big up.
Happy holidays to the PIC TV Network! Keep watching PIC TV on Roku and the website Click and Play. The PIC TV Network.com.
Hey everybody, welcome to the PIC TV Network special TV presentation we have today. We want to thank God for the blessing of seeing another Veterans Day. And we are going to beam it all the way down to North Carolina with the manager from the PIC TV Network that's here today. And this is in the form of Dr. Blow, Celeste Blow. And then we're going to beam it all the way to Atlanta, Georgia, with Jean the Queen that we love so much. She's on our team in Atlanta, Georgia. And both of these young ladies have served in the military. So folks, those who are watching right now, we're going to show you some pictures, and they're going to talk about the pictures. Dr. Blow, talk about your time in the service and how this day means so much to you. Tell us why.
Okay, thank you, Dr. Evans, and happy Veterans Day to everyone. My name is Dr. Celeste Blow, and I served in the United States Air Force. I went into the Air Force when I was 19 years old, and I went to basic training. And there's many things that you learn in basic training. I learned to shoot an M16. I learned to get dressed in 5 minutes. I learned teamwork, camaraderie, uniform code, and military justice. It was a great start for me after high school to go in the United States Air Force. Discipline, making sure that your fellow man is taken care of. If someone had trouble organizing and being ready for inspection, others would help them. If someone had trouble with the academics, someone would help them. So I really enjoyed coming into the military and then basic training, and then fast forward from basic training. I came in 1989. My first orders was to Kadena Air Base Station in Japan. And I spent 2 years in Japan, had a great opportunity to learn the language, learn to eat with chopsticks. The people were very friendly there in Japan. Fast forward, my next duty station for 6 years was in Kadena Air Base Station in Kadena. I went from Kadena Air Base Station in Japan to MacDill Air Force Base in Tampa, Florida. And being in the logistics unit, it was great, but we were also rotating in and out of Iraq every 6 months. A group of us had to go to Iraq. And again, I came in 1989, and we know that Operation Desert Storm started in August of 1990. We know that Saddam Hussein invaded Kuwait, and Saudi Arabia and Egypt asked the United States for help. And then President Bush led the U.S. to go in. It was a 42-day war. And also during that time, General Colin Powell was serving as the Joint Chiefs of Staff. And we want to remember him and all the veterans who are deceased on this Veterans Day. Condolences to the families of veterans who have already gone on. So we know that the war was 42 days. And then after the war, my unit started sending people in every 6 months. And the war started in August of 1990. I had my first child in November of 1990, which is Michelle. And my name came up to go to the war. Actually, the war was over, but we were still going over supporting. And I couldn't go because I was just postpartum. So then when my name came up again to go, I had a decision whether to go 6 months away from my family or get out. At that time, I had served 8 years, and instead of re-enlisting, I went ahead and got out. That's probably the only regret I have with the military is that I didn't do the full 20. I did 8, but the military was great, and I think it's a great start for young people who don't go into college or into business. So that was basically my career in the Air Force. And you see there, my picture comes up. This is me in basic training. And that was back in 1989. So yes, thank you, Dr. Evans.
Well, thank you. Jean the Queen, we got to talk about your experience in the military. Why is this day so important to you, Jean? Talk to the world.
So thank you so much for having this important show, Dr. Evans. And so this day is important for a lot of reasons. But number one, I hope that it is a reminder that freedom is not free. Many of us who served, actually only 1% of the U.S. population has served in the armed forces. Many of us are generations of military. We have military families. And so it is important to remember that freedom is not free. And yes, while it is Veterans Day, for those of us who have served, Veterans Day is every day for us. And it's not always a happy occasion because many have suffered from PTSD and other things and had other experiences that were not so pleasant. Many have seen their battle buddies blown up and as they stood right beside them. So just remember, freedom is not free. And so, yes, that's why today is important. And I think it brings that to everyone's remembrance that freedom is not free. That is me at my last promotion in the Army in 2016 to Lieutenant Colonel. So that was a great, great, great day. That is my husband, some Command Sergeant Major retired James L. Turner. He's retired infantry. And so, yes, wow. I salute whoever this gentleman is right here. Yes.
Dr. Blow, you can come in with her on this one.
Okay, yes, that was my brother. The one that you said you're not sure. That was my brother, Richard Blow. Yeah.
We're going to get
okay.
Let's go back.
This is my son, Jarrell. This is my oldest son, Jarrell. Yes, he's he flies on them helicopters. And he is still active duty, stationed up in the Virginia area, Staff Sergeant Jarrell A. Turner.
Wow, this is amazing, you guys. I want to thank you for just your services, for giving back to us, to keeping our world safe, keeping our country safe. And when I see these pictures and I look at you guys today, it's just amazing. What you've done to help our world to be better and help our world to be safe. I never thought, Jean, that you was looking that cool. You was cooling out, and then I see Dr. Blow. You guys was just like, y'all look like sisters up in there. When I look at y'all like, oh man, that's just like, That's really big when I see you
Well,
guys.
we are sisters in arms. We sisters in arms, regardless of
That's
what
right.
branch of the military. We all share many common experiences. Yeah.
Wow,
Absolutely.
that's big, Gene. When I see you, Gene, doing what you're doing, it's just amazing. You know, what would you like to say, you know, to your sister? Both of you guys served together. What would you like to say as you guys talked about this day? Because nobody knows like you know, but being in the military.
Well, I think that, even though we're different, we served in different branches and, during maybe a different time in history, that we have many commonalities. We know what it's like, Dr. Blow, to be away from home. We know what it's like to miss holidays. We know what it's like to get excited because you got a piece of mail or a package in the mail. Would you agree?
Absolutely. Absolutely. Absolutely.
Wonderful job.